I know it's been quite a while since you guys have seen me in Aaron's bedroom, but in my usual recording studio that I've created, it's like 1,000,000 degrees back there and the air conditioner doesn't quite carry, so probably for the duration of the summer, this is where I'll be. What's going on, my fellow fuzz butts? ZabuTheSergal here, and back with another video just to educate my people. Maybe I should stop talking so fast. I know a couple people have told me that, whenever I'm like doing my videos or whatever, that I just kind of fly through all the words, and I'm like, maybe I should just kind of tone it down just a smidge. That way it doesn't seem like a big blur. Okay, let's try it again. What's going on, my fellow fuzzbutts? ZabuTheSergal here, and I'm back with another video just to educate my people. That feels better. Okay, so I was strolling through my Q&A or whatever, the one back from like April that I'm going to get back to finishing quite soon. And so I'm just going to go ahead and get back into that, and we're going to go ahead and kick it off with another one of those questions. I know this is a really dumb question, but how do I become well known in the fandom? Now, there are a couple of ways to become well known in the fandom, and I guess I'm just going to kind of break those down to you. Okay, one of the main things about, becoming, I guess you could say, well known or popular in the fandom is to have a nice suit. And, I know that, some people can't really afford nice suits, but it's just that, there's no going around it saying that, the better the suit looks, the more people are going to be attracted to the suit. And vice versa. If your suit isn't a very, well-made suit, then not a lot of people are going to reach out to you. The better the craftsmanship, the better the publicity. That's just, an inherent thing about fursuits. If the fursuit looks amazing, people are going to be like, oh, that fursuit looks amazing. I need to get a picture with that person. And so, yeah, the step one is to definitely have a nice suit. And of course, with having a nice suit, you're going to have to dish out some money for these nice suits because hard work has to be paid for. So yeah, that's the first thing. Another thing is you have to go to a considerable amount of conventions, because going to conventions mean that you're going to meet a lot of people in a very short amount of time. Over the course of a weekend, you can meet dozens or even hundreds of people. And let's say you're doing that and, you're promoting your own, fur affinity, telling people the stuff that you do, then as you go to more and more conventions, you can see how you can blow up pretty quickly. And, combine going to a lot of fursuit conventions with having a really nice suit, that's going to attract a wide margin of people. That's going to attract people that don't fursuits, that are just there with other people. That's going to attract fellow fursuiters. Heck, that may even attract some of your favorite fursuiters, some of the people that you've been looking up to since God knows how when. It might start attracting people like that, and so you take that, escalate that a little bit further, keep that rolling, keep your suit fresh and clean, keep going to more conventions, and yeah, you'll be blowing up in no time. Now, of course, maintaining that con lifestyle is going to cost a bit of money, because when it comes to fur conventions, they are all over the world. There's probably only a few of them where you live, wherever you live. Or there might not even be anywhere you live, so you're definitely going to have to do some traveling if you want to keep that lifestyle up. But my question to you is, why do you want to become well known in the fandom, huh? Because one of the things that I can tell you is that as you become more and more well known in the fandom, there's going to be a lot of problems and a lot of bad people that are going to start flocking your way. And there's been a couple of instances of some fursuiters that have been having some problems with these kinds of people as of recently. And as you get bigger, the problems only escalate. But of course, there's some people that, take it in a grain of salt. There's some people that address it, and there's some people that ignore it. And there can be, examples of all these. I know quite a few people that, taking it in a grain of salt, they accept it like, okay, this is a part of criticism. This is going to happen. I just have to, accept this for what it is and move on. And then there's people who address it. Those people that, are backlashing towards them. They're like, excuse me, I'm not just about to sit here and let you, rag on me, tear me down. So I'm going to bite back. You're playing with fire, you're going to get burned. That's just how it's going to happen. And then there's the people that completely put the wall up. It's like you got the haters talking to you, talking down on you and all this stuff, and you just completely ghost them as if they're not even there. Now they really hate that. So that's probably the best thing that you'd want to do if you're in that situation. Because, you know, addressing it, that can start violence and, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, taking it to a grain of salt, that can sometimes, you know, affect your personal feelings, because as it happens more and more, it'll start to deter you a little bit, because you're just like taking all that in. You're not, you know, fighting back, pushing it back at them, and you're not completely ignoring it. You're just absorbing it. So that can sometimes have a dampening effect on your, you know, feelings as a whole. So my recommendation would be to just take that ignoring approach and just completely disregard their existence and keep on doing what you do. Because, I mean, you don't have to be popular in our fandom to, you know, have a good time. You can just hang out with your friends and, like, meet people and stuff like that. You don't have to be after numbers or anything like that. Not saying that you are. That's not what we're getting at. I'm just saying that it doesn't have to be a necessity of the fandom. For example, I myself, I am not trying to get popular. All I'm doing is educating the people. So that's pretty much all I'm doing. And, you know, more and more people, yeah, I am, you know, building a fan base because of that, and that's perfectly fine. I don't, you know, I'm not trying to rule out my fans. I love the fellow fuzzbutts. You guys are like, you've been sticking with me for a long time, and it's a really good thing. But, you know, it's not like I'm solely after the numbers, like, oh, I got to do this video to get this many views, and if I don't get this many views, then this is going to happen. So I got to do this, and this. Because, you know, I've actually been thinking about how to push more content out and, you know, get more videos to you guys, because I usually do about 3 or 4 videos per week on average, but I want to get that 7 going, but I'm still brainstorming on what content I could make. I did make a little poll on Twitter, but I guess I'll make a poll for you guys. So down there in the dibbly below, there's going to be a little link to a quick little poll asking you guys what type of content you'd like to see throughout the week. And yeah, just vote on that so that I can know, because the one on Twitter, it's kind of a 50-50 split. So I'm sitting there like, oh, that's not helping. Oh, and also Queen Babylon, she's going to start uploading on her channel quite soon. Probably not today, because today is her birthday. So yeah, if you want to, you can go down to you can go down and dip below to her Twitter, you know, send her some healthy birthday wishes and stuff like that. Just, you know, make her feel nice and all warm on the inside. And her channel will be down there in the dibbly below. I think it's always been there, but if it's not, I'll have it linked down there as well. You might as well go ahead and subscribe to her, because she's going to be posting out some content real soon. I mean, real soon. It won't be as fast as it will be once she gets her new suit, because when she gets her new suit, that's when she's going to kick it completely off, you know, launch the channel, and, you know, this, that, and the third. It's going to be rolling, and then we're going to be having our, you know, channels rolling, and it's going to be a grand old nice thing. You know, she's going to be pulling her fan bases and doing what she wants to do, and I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing, and then we're going to be collabing and stuff like that, and it's going to be nice. So yeah, I hope I answered your question, and I did to the best of my ability. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and close this. So if you like this video, go ahead and scratch that like button so that I can know to post more awesome content in the future. You want to talk to me? Have some Twitter. You want to stay updated as well as know when the next Q&A is going to be? Have for affinity. Want to drop fan art of ZabuTheSergal? Fan art is always welcome. Keep it PG-13. But as always, my name is ZabuTheSergal, and I'm out of here. Blah, 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 blah. It does feel a little bit better talking slowly than I'm just what's going on, fellas? ZabuTheSergal here, and I'm back in another video just to educate my people. I'm going to be talking off that ass. Blah, 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 blah.